A Cloud's Guide to Calming a Storm. Have you ever had a feeling in your tummy that felt like a wobbly, fizzy storm was starting, all because you were worried about something? High up in the soft blue sky, a little cloud was feeling that exact same way. Wisp was a small, fluffy cloud who loved to drift and dream. But sometimes a worried wind would blow through his mind, carrying scary what-if thoughts. What if I drift too far and get lost? What if the big airplanes don't see me? When these thoughts arrived, a strange thing would happen inside him. A fizzy, wobbly, stormy feeling would start to brew in his center. It felt like a tiny gray thunderstorm was trapped inside his fluffy white self. It made him feel shaky and out of control. One afternoon, the worried wind was blowing especially hard. Wisp was going to his very first cloud parade, where all the clouds would float past the great mountain top. He was so worried about not floating in a perfectly straight line that the little storm inside him grew bigger and bigger, making him jiggle and wobble uncontrollably. "I can't go," he puffed, his edges turning a nervous shade of gray. "My inner storm is too strong." A deep, gentle breeze, who had been resting nearby, swirled around him like a soft hug. It was Zephyr, the wisest and calmest wind in the sky. "A storm inside is a powerful thing, little one," Zephyr whispered. "But you are the sky, not the storm. You are bigger than the feeling." "But how do I make it stop?" Wisp asked, his voice shaky. "We do not fight a storm. We give it a gentle path to leave," Zephyr explained. "Your breath is the path. Let's do a cloud breath together. Can you breathe in so slowly and deeply that you can count to 3? Wisp tried. He took a slow, deep breath. 1, 2, 3. "Wonderful," Zephyr hummed. "Now when you breathe out, I want you to imagine you are gently blowing your little gray storm cloud out of you, very, very slowly, like you are trying not to wake a sleeping ladybug." Wisp breathed out, a long, slow, gentle puff. He imagined a little bit of the gray, stormy feeling leaving him and just drifting away, disappearing into the vast blue sky. "Again," Zephyr whispered. "Breathe in the calm blue sky. 1, 2, 3. And breathe out the gray storm cloud." They did it again and again. With each slow, gentle breath, Wisp could feel the fizzy, wobbly storm inside him growing smaller and quieter. The gray faded, and he was a bright, fluffy white again. The shaking stopped. He felt calm. He felt in charge. The worried wind was still there, but it was just a tiny, distant whisper now. His own calm breath was much stronger. He floated gently towards the cloud parade, his heart feeling peaceful and steady. He wasn't the straightest cloud in the parade, and he wobbled a little, but it didn't matter. He knew that if the stormy feeling ever came back, he had the secret power to breathe it away. He had learned that the calmest clouds are not the ones who never have storms, but the ones who know how to breathe them through. And while the little cloud learned how to find his inner calm, a little boy in a cozy playroom was about to learn a very different lesson about what happens when your angry words become a wrecking ball. Subscribe to Storiella so you don't miss his magical adventure.